Hello guys, this is Sensex Expiry Day, 18th of June. So I'll be showing you a couple of trades that we have taken along with the live market mentoring participants. It's a trade that we have taken during the mentoring session. So if you see here, I've already shown these trades. Okay, so at that point of time, I've already shown you this trade, how we captured 100 points in this. That's the previous video. And I've also shown this trade that we have taken, that's a small trade. And then I've told you that I'll also be showing you the trade that we have taken from here and the trade after this breakdown that we have taken and the trade that we have taken at this 20 EMA and this trade also that we have taken and this top also that we have captured. So in this video, I'll be showing you the trade that we have taken from here, which we got almost 40 points, but actually we entered a couple of times here by expecting this rejection. It gave a small rejection, but it did not work out. But being a Sensex expiry day, when you get a small reversal itself, though we planned our stop loss above R1, it did not come above that, it did not break that, but the premium was decaying much, so we cannot hold it. So I have taken the stop loss with the mentees. They have also taken the stop loss, and then we saw this and we re-entered this and we got 40 points in this trade. And then we even tried a small call trade that also we got some small profit, but then it broke. Okay, so what I'll show you is I've taken a trade here. Even this small call trade that we exited at cost also I'll show you after booking some profit. And then it came down, breakdown, and then we entered the breakdown trade. In fact, initially we entered a small trade that also took a stop loss. I'll also show you that. And then we got a beautiful trade. And then we entered again at 20 MA. That also I'll show you. And this call trade that I've captured, that I'll be showing you in a different video. And in that, I'll also attach this put trade that we have captured. But I have missed this towards the end short covering, which have happened. I have missed this trade because by 2:30 actually I closed the session. So I missed that. Anyway, this was the biggest of the move actually. But we'll show you this trade. We'll show you this trade. We'll show you this trade also. And even there is no candle actually, but I've taken a small Sensex trade here also. Here a call trade also. Okay, so you'll be watching all that. In fact, this is why I'm showing this is for learning purpose. You'll get a lot of learning, and if you are interested, you can also join us for the community. In the community where we teach in the live market, we have the live market mentoring program where it's not a trading call or anything. I'm not a person like that to give you a trade call, or I don't want to do that. So it's a training program, it's a learning program where I trade, and based on that I teach you. Okay, my knowledge is what I'm sharing. So if you are interested to be part of the community, if you are interested for that real, live market learning, get in touch with my team and they'll connect you to the community. So see you there. Thank you. Taken this at 153. Section again from there. Stop loss will be above this. So we won't find much decay compared to the previous strike price here. Yeah, HDFC ADR was 2% down. But in our market, HDFC is now single-handedly taking the market up. It's 2% up. So if HDFC was not this, as per what ADR was showing, then things would have been an entirely different scenario. But this is surprise. How it came 2% up, no idea. Entry 153. Yeah, HDFC is going up now almost 2%. That's what single-handedly taking Bank Nifty and also Nifty up. But HDFC ADR, the way it is traded in US market, it was 2% negative yesterday. So I was looking for, if not 2%, 1% it will drag. That's why opening itself, the view is very clearly negative. When the elephant is moving, everything will move together, or that itself can take everything. Why this came so 2% up? No idea. But I strongly feel they'll prevent the breakout above this for sure, somehow. But when HDFC is like 2% up, then that will decide everything. I'll place stop loss in the system. Not chasing on the upside. I'll just try this and then I'm done. Because upside, I won't get much opportunities after breakout. It's only HDFC. Otherwise, nothing. Entry prices, 153. Change the strike price because see this came to 290. 290 means the best is 300 strike price. That is at least at the money. 200 it became out of the money. Yeah, we are getting 20 points almost. Maybe can reduce some. That's the mistake I did before. We'll reduce some here at 180. Got 30 points. But only quantities 400 I've taken. When EMA it can come. Yeah, even that also look at this 130 now. Just when to take our stop loss. What? That's the tough situation. I just went to take our stop loss. 190. That is VWAP 192. I'll do one thing, I'll give VWAP as an order. We get. One 192 I've given, which is VWAP of the strike price. 180 I've exited half. Yeah. Now this is at VWAP, Nifty at VWAP. Can it bounce? More than VWAP, I think it is better we get a 20 EMA. Yeah, we can try a small call. Looking at the way HDFC and Bank Nifty is moving, if it comes to 20 EMA, we'll try. Then we can exit that. This trade is good. See, actually, the trade was good. We were very clear about this. And from here, I'm looking for a move to 20 MA. Even now, also, it is highly likely that we'll get it. But the issue is that the premium decay. We are not able to hold it. Look at this now 120. It went back to 120. It came to 135. This one didn't decay much. It came to 185. And still, it's 175, which is okay. We are flat, Vinod, because that trade went wrong with higher quantity. We are almost, yeah, it's flat. അതെ പാടെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ഒരു സ്റ്റുഡന്റ് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് അഡ്മിഷൻ when I took an entry here, that time my target was 20 MA because there is enough distance. Even when the stop loss was around this, because that's the next resistance level. So you got a top there and you got a double top also, but they have taken the stop loss, right? See, I gave this 103 stop loss. In which scenario? Initially, once it touched here, when I told above this is your stop loss, that time it was 110. So I gave 103. But next time when it even reached here, it is taken. And even though I have re-entered by looking at the rejection, a small up move, but it's still not crossed that. It is going below 100. So I had no other option but to exit that. Because it is just decaying. And then I re-entered a better strike price and we got some 30 points. Still, it is around this 173 level. So I'm still looking for a dip to 20 MA. You got a bounce at futures VWAP. Here again. I did some at 169. Now, this is surprising. HDFC. I don't know. So from ADR of 2% negative, it has turned 2% positive, means there is something big. In pre-market, what I told is if Nifty is coming down, it will be HDFC which is going to drag. But HDFC is the one which took. Okay. News is that they are appointing chairman. I think that is RBI's previous deputy governor is going to be the new chairman, something. That news I read last day. It will now stay in the range, it looks like. DMA need to be broken on the downside to get a down move. I'll reduce some here, 180. See if it comes to that 20 MA. If it comes to 20 MA, we'll get this 192. We'll try some calls at, see, just by looking at, there is no other reason for me, just by looking at the way HDFC is holding. And IT also recovered. If you see, at one point it was 1.6. If you see IT also recovered. So we can look at the way IT recovered. So at 20 MA, we can just try small quantity. Not before, not anywhere else. 20 MA, because if it is breaking, then we will immediately exit also. Okay. So far, calls was not there in the picture for me, but now I'm thinking about call. Yeah, at 20 MA. Which call? This one we can 77 100 or 200. Call is also breaking me up. 94. Can you give 192? That is VWAP. So it's close to 20 MA. I think it's better we can exit this. Should have exited 185 before itself, right? So 20 MA can bounce. Should have exited. Okay, let's see if we get 185 once again. But guys, again, as an option buyer, see, look at your disadvantage. We entered here at R3. Our entry was correct only because we know above, if not here, we get rejection here. We got it. So when we entered here, the price was 140. I added also, right? Right at this level. Now see, the price is trading way below that. Even it's a 20 MA, which is our target also. That at that time 20 MA was here, but 20 MA. And see where the price is 125. So inherently, as an option buyer, you are in a disadvantageous position if you hold the trade, unless you get the sharp move. Okay, I got that 185 exit. This trade came out to be good, right? This was a beautiful trade. But what is the difference between this trade and this trade? No difference, just that we re-entered on a different strike price. And this one I had 600 quantity, I could take only 400 here. We are slightly positive because of this trade. Should we try a 20 MA? I'll try a small quantity at 184. 184 I have taken. Small quantity only, 200. 20 EMA I have taken a small quantity. If it is breaking, we'll exit. $194. We'll reduce some at 200. Yeah, 198. Have you tried that at 20 EMA? Yeah, I've entered at 184. Half I reduced. Positive. Back to 200. Now look at that. 206.7 it came back to 196. Okay, I need 210 if they give, it's fine. I'll close it. No point in holding. If it is going below 180 also, I will exit. 183 is the buy price. 180 I can keep as a stop loss. If it goes below that, we'll exit. This is coming to 192 VWAP. Yeah, if it goes below 180, I will exit. No, that put entry was right only. The levels were also right. Just that it took time. So then you get trapped. Otherwise, the entry was correct. It's coming to 20 MA. Exit in this 175. Twenty MA gave one bounce, but then it's like it is breaking. That put us 200 now. So yeah, whenever VIX is actually negative, it is. How many of you have observed this? It's very difficult to trade, right? To get the points. Look at this put. Crazy. We were holding the trade for how much time, but now they are giving it. Look at that. This is the move that we were looking for. If we get this move here, poof. Look at that one candle. Everything they consolidated here, you got in one candle. How can we hold that? This is 200, guys. Where did we exit this? 100. That's why call, see, you see the call trade I've taken. I was very strong and strict with the stop loss. We never made a loss in the call, right? It's just flat I closed. But put I was holding because I had that confidence on the downside. Shit. Look at this 240, 311. My God. Crazy. Where to enter now? What a bounce from the pivot. Look at this bounce. Crazy. And some here up to 84. Price is high. What we need to do? Oof, look at the reversal. Exited at 71 to 70. 20. Let's see 77,000 put or 77,100 put. Sure. Yeah, I was in the right trade. Entire no call trade did not harm us. We just tried a 20 MA. The moment it broke 20 MA, see, look at the call trade. It never made any issue. We were very clear. The put side is where the bias is. That is why, despite going against us, I am just holding. But when we gave up, gave the move. Look at the strike price now. I did some here at 138. We'll add more at VWAP, 118. I did some at 125. I did secure 119. Nineteen is the strike price VWAP. Actually, 115. I did at 119. It's like that. Once you miss the trade, then you'll get entry at higher price, and reversals can also be faster. We picked that put trade right at the top, right at the level. $110 will be my stop loss. Reduce some quantity at 133. So yeah, if we waited for exact VWAP to enter it, again, that entry was good. The entry right at VWAP, it worked very well. 140, I'll reduce some more at 143. 150, I'll reduce some at 150. So finally, see guys, if you look at all the trades we have taken, don't you think all the trades were right? Our disadvantage was the option buyer. I've taken a trade at 20 EMA. It gave a profit of, if you see, what is that call trade that we took? 184. It went to 206, 22 point it gave. But 197 I exited and then I took cost to cost stop loss because I never want to take risk on the call side because my view is absolutely on the put side. So I've exited here. I think this trade also we can close now. I'll exit this at 154. So we have closed this trade. Now this trade where I have taken the entry, 190, 119, which is our important, most important level. What is that VWAP? Right. So you can't even imagine if I tell you the profit that I have made by selling calls here. The same view. But here what I was doing, I was buying put option, right? Because this is option buying mentoring program. But I'm selling calls. You can't imagine the kind of profit I've made. And selling call, I don't want to exit also. Even now, the entire position is on. I told you in the opening also, this is where I'm selling. Opening also I sold. Again, I sold. It's a big profit. Because there is no constraint to exit the trade. I'm okay to hold till 320. That's how, even if it comes here, I will add extra call only, 24,000 or even 23,900 extra put only rather than exiting the existing one. That will just move it. Because you see, if it comes here, suppose if it is taking a support, if you think that I'm going to lose on this, I will add a put here. If this is bouncing, more than that, I'll be gaining from this, the extra one I'm adding. That's what I need to do. So I never exit the trade in selling. You can't imagine the profit. But here what happened? Look at the entry. It's a best entry you can get today. And we waited also till R3. Here is where I've entered. And I know stop loss above this. It never went above that. But we are constrained to take the stop loss because your entry is at 140 and how long I can hold it, man. Right? 141. It came to 130 also, and I could have exited at least this in a profit. But then it took stop loss. Added again at 114, it took the stop loss. But remember, even then it took this stop loss. Why it took the stop loss? Because I cannot afford to have more loss beyond that. Still, did it ever crossed my level? No, never. And so that's that. And then what I did, I re-entered on the put side. So that trade gave me good profit, 153, 185 it gave at least. Some points we covered. And then we entered the call trade at 20 EMA. It also gave a bounce some profit, but I exited cost to cost. And then again, we re-entered the put at higher level. I took the stop loss and re-entered now. Got a beautiful trade. Whatever opening trade gave us profit, even now we are not able to get that despite doing all these. Pawan, selling I do on Nifty, yet still I am not comfortable in selling Sensex. Scalping selling I can do on Sensex, but regular selling I'm still doing small quantity only, Sensex. I need to, get some more experience for Sensex. So as if you don't want to hedge if you are in the system. Okay, if you need a margin benefit, you need to hedge, but still the profit will be same because hedging it is just like you will be spending 3-4 rupee premium. And that you can keep throughout. You don't want to exit, you can keep that throughout. So opening itself, if I want that, I buy far out of the money hedge already, call and put. And if I'm scalping, that hedge will be there. In between, I keep scalping. Yeah, but see, the view is correct. Everything is correct. This is a trap move. Even opening also, I told you this is a trap move. But then again, it never crossed R1. But premium. So we are not mostly losing, not because of our understanding, not because of our view, not because, your entry is not correct. Because your entry, I see this, after we getting the profit, a re-entry also gave us profit. Do you see this? If you look at the orders, everything was perfect today. First entry is correct. A re-entry also gave us profit. And then this entry came, 945, where? This is a candle. Here is where I'm entering. My entry is the right entry. You cannot get better entry because I know about this is my stop loss. I will add here. I did the same. It never closed also. But still, that is a trade which gave me almost 20,000 loss because we were in 11,000, 12,000 profit, no, opening. And that came to 10,000 loss means it's a 22,000 loss which this trade gave. And then from there we covered again and that this became flat. This gave us some small profit. Now this one gave us some profit. See, this one again reversed, huh? 120. We exited where? We exited 150, 154. Now look at it. It's 170. Crazy. Moving to 20 MA. Let's try at 20 MA. Yeah, 11 o'clock, if we try again, then we'll get stuck in trade. When the EMA rejection. Yeah, from 107 it came to 120. So see, we got a put trade this one. Yes, yes. എന്താ ഫോണല്ല നീ എന്റെ ബാഗ് എടുത്തിട്ട് ബാഗിൽ മൈക്കുണ്ട് അവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്നു പുതിയത് വാങ്ങിച്ചത് നീ എടുത്തിട്ട് വാ. Okay, what I was talking about. So opening we took a put trade. Then we never even thought of a call trade because everything was negative for me in the opening. Surprising element was HDFC. That single-handedly took Nifty to this. I tried here, tried trade, tried here, tried again, took stop loss, tried again, took stop loss, tried again. Call trade we tried. Then put we again tried after breaking this. That's what I told you. 20 MA broken, then I try the put trade. That is better. That also worked out. Again getting rejection from 20. But take the session as learning purpose, guys. You will get a lot of knowledge from the session rather than trading calls or I don't want to take it as that way. That anyway is not going to help you. If you're learning and if you are implementing in your own way with the understanding that you develop, see, you can be here as long as you want, right? So that way, if you take it, it will be helpful. But your interpretation also what matters. So when I say I trade at these levels, then you also need to think, should I trade depending upon my risk appetite, my capital, and my understanding? Because I have to try all the possibilities. I tried this possibility. I tried this also. I tried this also. I tried again this. You may not be able to do that. So you will have to make sure that, yes, these are resistance possibility, but only if I get a red candle, I will enter. Yeah, this 20 MA is a support possibility, but if I'm getting a red candle, I won't enter. I have to get a green candle, then I'll enter. So you will also have to make your own rules so that you won't face problem. Might buy a small quantity at 110. Last trade, 110 I've taken. Yeah, you may think that in that case, we were holding for like 140 to 100 almost. But our stop loss level is, our entries here means we need to re-enter some more half here. So above that only my stop loss. In between, if they're decaying, I have nothing to do. That is my disadvantage as an option buyer. 120. Reduce some at 120. So 20 MA rejection. See if we get 129. Yeah, we are back to 10K. 10K comfortably we got in 2 minutes. Yes or no? We got 10K here. And the entire day, that's the Sensex trap. But I don't know how many of you traded Nifty at those levels. You never faced any problem. Right, guys? Those who have taken trade at Nifty, you never saw that 40-point decay or anything. You might have seen 6-point decay, 6-point dip. So if you have taken Nifty, then that gave a beautiful trade. Harsha, crypto mostly I prefer breakouts and breakdowns. Here we rarely go with breakouts. See, breakdown, this one I chased, right? This is breakdown. But breakouts I normally want. But crypto I look for because then there the range is like unlimited. Crypto, gold, commodities. Their breakout breakdown trades is what you need to look. That's the one which help you to make real big money wealth. Here index will be just controlled. Here we have expiries. Here we have even the government won't allow you to come down beyond a level or go up also beyond a level. Circuits are there, right? So it is always controlled in a range. So we look for a breakout or breakdown, you'll be in trouble. My price is here, 110. Can close at 110 itself, cost to cost. Breakouts of trend line you will see, breakouts of pivots you will see, breakouts of EMAs you will see. And if you analyze any of the order we have taken today, any order, any trade that we have taken today, it's all right. All trades were right. First, we took a put trade. That's this trade. Then we took a put trade. That is somewhere here. That also gave us point. Then we took a put trade here. I told you we'll add here. Above this only stop loss, but that case stop loss is not taken. But monetary stop loss is taken. Technically, it is not taken. Gave us the best of the move. Even call also we tried at 20 EMA. Gave the trade. Breakdown trade. It gave a beautiful trade. Now came to 20 EMA. We traded. It also gave, right? Even if it is small, you see, 110, 120. Now where is it trading? 120 itself. That call trade we took, that also actually gave. Yeah, this call trade, 184. It gave 20 points and it went to 210, very close to 210 also, and then cost to cost exit. That means even this trade also gave us some profits. This 20 MS support, 20 MS rejection.